Let's talk about some entitled people, shall we? And where's the first place to start? Well, entitled white women. Pretty entitled white women, because of course you have to. And they're even Hooters waitresses. Of course they are. But just taking a look, you can learn a lot from just that infographic that's right there. It's posted on TikTok. You can tell which one is trouble just by looking at it. It's like, one is exceptional. The other one is just somebody who has never been told no in their entire life. But I broke all the rules when I worked at Hooters. Worked at Hooters, huh? Interesting. People were shocked. Maybe that's why you worked and aren't currently working there. Fun fact, never actually been to a Hooters. Like, there isn't one in all of Grand Prairie, okay? The closest one, I think, is in Edmonton, if they still have that one in West Edmonton Mall. Walked past it, but never, went in for wings or anything like that. And it's like, I don't go to the mall and I don't go to Edmonton that often because that shit, if I wanted to go to a socialist hellhole, I would at least go to one that has nicer weather. Fuck that place. But let's take a look at this, shall we? Because I got some things to say about this. A 20-year-old former employee. She's 20. She's 20 and working at a bar? Well, I guess that's interesting. That's interesting. Not entirely sure how that works, but whatever. Is revealing the shockingly strict rules she claims the restaurant, get it, has prepared for its workers. Oh my god, you're telling me a place, a structured franchise, okay, has a dress code. Wow, that's fucking weird. I've worked at a few different places that have had dress codes. One camping retail place, okay, they just had, like a shirt and, just wear, nice, not tattered pants, okay? Can't remember. I think you were allowed to wear blue jeans, but, like slacks or jeans or something like that. That looks appropriate. That's nicely kept. To just put your shirt on, okay, over top of that. And then also a little bit more strict. Actually, I think that it is pretty strict, okay? Worked at Best Buy as a media section manager. A lot of stories from that. Worked a Black Friday and a Boxing Day. Boxing Day is like Black Friday before Black Friday was a thing up here in Canada and probably around. I think it's also a thing in UK. Not entirely sure, but up here in Canada, that was the hotness before the whole Black Friday thing took off. But there, you had your blue polo shirt and you had to wear khakis. That's what you had to do. And you had your ability to express yourself in your shoe color, black or brown, whatever you want, and then you had to have a matching belt at the same time. It's like, okay, cool. No funky hairstyles. Don't have anything, controversial cut into your hair. But that was a while back, so who knows? Things might have brightened up a little bit. Oh yeah, and you could also have a white undershirt. That's the only thing I can remember. But it's so weird that she's moaning, whining, and complaining about something where it's not like she's ugly or anything like that. It's just she kind of pales in comparison next to her co-worker right there. But even still, maybe just from popular media that have encapsulated Hooters before. I remember it was white t-shirts or even just white tank tops, and they weren't, baggy, looking all disheveled and shit like that. And their shorts, weren't their shorts orange? Okay, and normally they were tight as well. Not made of blue jeans, and they were all branded and stuff like that. So I know that they've made some concessions as they needed to update their dress code for a modern age. Yuck. There's one reason people go to fucking Hooters, and it isn't for the wings, for Christ's sakes. But the fact that she's complaining about this, it's like, wow, you probably had an opportunity on a daily basis to make a lot of fucking money, okay? But nah, man, she got that entitlement and shit. TikToker, yuck. Charlie, who goes by Glitters Barbie on the platform, I want to die, teased the number of dress code rules I broke when I worked there, and that's why you no longer work there. The viral video, which has racked up nearly 50,000 views. On TikTok, like on YouTube, that's something, okay? Like, that's half of my... Oh, sorry. My most successful video is half as successful as that, but on TikTok, it's like, let's say, mildly performing video, and we'll have another one here in a second, and another one where a little bit more popular. That's what I would call a viral video, but that to each your own, right? Since it was uploaded this month, like November. So it's been a minute since it's been up. All right. Charlie claims hung on the wall of her... Oh, shows twin posters, Charlie claim, hung on a wall at a local teatery. Oh, you fucking guys. God damn it. Each section is divided into a yay and no way. Fair enough. A place that has a dress code. Fucking wow. I've been waiting to talk about the dress code at Hooters for so long, and I finally got the courage to. Oh my god, you got the courage. It's like, bruh, you probably have a fucking OnlyFans in your bio, so just stop the cap. The main rule that I broke was the makeup. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, okay, the shorter, much more attractive girl with way better tits doesn't do her makeup along by paying homage to fucking Bratz dolls. And then, I don't know, which Furby did you cut those ears off of in order to make those earrings? No fucking, like, you can see some bald heads in the background. No guys who are pushing 50 want to be reminded of their teenage daughters when they're just sipping on some fucking Bud Light. Like, just, there's a reason dress codes are in place at fucking locations, okay? And she had to work up the courage to talk about, you know, standard business practices. Fucking single parents, single mothers, man. So, at Hooters, you're supposed to wear natural and glamorous makeup. Yes, something that accentuates. I would love to see that carried out throughout the rest of society, but take it where you can get it. Okay. And I wore bright neon orange eyeshadow every day. If it wasn't orange, it was pink. What the fuck was your manager doing? You should have had your face washed every single fucking day for showing up like that. Okay, what's your dress code? Because I want to read this, okay? Let's see if we can extrapolate that and maybe use it for, I don't know, like every other customer service related industry, because that would be nice. I don't go out to many restaurants, mostly because I think that it's a gigantic waste of time and our selection in this area is fucking trash. There are a couple of good places that are out there. I don't need to name any names or, you know, stake my claim anywhere. But for the most part, yeah, there were some hobgoblins in some of the places, so perhaps a much more strictly enforced dress code is necessary, because I'm sure in all of the different franchise locations that are out there, there is something akin to this. But all we're going to see is the hair and makeups one, because her stupid superimposed solipsistic nature couldn't have her anywhere else except for in the middle of the fucking screen. So yay, hair must be styled glamorously. Permitted hair accessories must blend with the hair tone. Yeah, not to distract or, you know, look childish or anything like that. Makeup must be worn. Oh, makeup must always be worn. Yeah, we don't want to see you fucking ugly bitch. It should accentuate the facial features and not be too harsh or extreme. A beautiful smile is a must. Yeah, you're in a service industry, okay? You can't be missing, you know, a couple of front teeth like a fucking meth head. You might be serving a meth head, but you can't look like one. Multiple stud earrings smaller than a dime can be worn. One commitment band is allowed. Hey man, always appear single, right? Get better tips that way. Hey man, if simps are gonna simp, you fucking, you know, make that money. Nails must be well manicured in a natural style. That should just be worldwide, okay? Because I don't know about you, I don't like those long fucking, you know, talons that some of these bitches have out there, and especially when they start talking like this and clacking them together, I just leave, because punching a woman isn't appropriate in today's day and age. That shit is fucking gross. Colored glitter, traditional French or American manicure, white and pink tips, okay, is allowed. I don't know that terminology and shit. What do you think of my nails? I don't care. Because of all the things that I'm looking at, the fucking ends of your fingertips, I don't give a shit about. But no way. Okay, no outrageous juvenile hairstyles, colors, or accessories may be worn. Excessively long painted nails. Nail shapes are haram. No jewelry in the nails, glued on nails. Yeah, exactly. All of that shit is fucking gross. And then they got, you know, pictures that are off to the side there, and it looks like some kind of three-dimensional fucking sight gag on your fingers. That shit is so stupid. And then can't make out much about the uniform top and the uniform shorts. Hooters girls' uniform shorts are some of the most popular things up there with the Harley Davidson bar and shield and the McDonald's arches. Booty shorts are synonymous with Hooters. Yeah, they must fit properly and have a smooth fit and appearance. I think that's what we can make out from there. Like, that looks like an official uniform checklist. Like, I wouldn't deny that or anything like that. Looks like there's a couple of other points that they made in here. Only skin tone bras may be worn with a white top as to not show through the uniform. Yeah, exactly. We want you to look attractive, but not trashy. I understand. Shoes must be all white, non-skid, leather or vinyl, 3/4 high top tennis shoes. Fair enough, man. You get a lot of leeway on that one. Just, hey man, white shoes. That's all. Okay. Shorts must not create any lumpiness horizontally in the waistband or the leg area. Yeah, exactly. Don't have fucking flumpy shorts. Kind of like the ones that you have right there. Just saying. And as you can see in this picture, my hair is pink too, which is complete no-no. My hair is also in pigtails. Pigtails were not allowed. It is in our rule book. How are you able to even show up at work? Okay, were they like short-staffed? And it's like, this is this bitch's last fucking day. Okay, we just need you to work today, but then after that, don't bother coming back. We'll just, you know, we'll have somebody else show up for your next shift. Unnaturally colored hair isn't allowed. But yeah, if you dye your hair, like if you're a blonde and, you know, you dye it brown or black or red, whatever, natural red, not like fire engine. And unnaturally colored makeup was not allowed. She smirked. I broke that rule every day. How many days did you work there? That's what I want to know about this stuff too. Oh, she got better titties in that picture. Post reach out to Hooters for comment. Viewers flock to the comments in the chain's so-called commandments. My location doesn't even allow tattoos, piercing, or colored or glitter nails, and they're enforced hard. Round of applause for that location. Please post your location on that one so I can go and appreciate that place, because I'm so sick of seeing all this shit, if we're being completely honest. What do they have against lumpiness? Oh, don't be a fat, disgusting mess and try to work at a place that sells sex appeal. Yeah. How about that? No rolls or lumpiness. Mama, that's called a stomach. A third scoffed. No, being fat in 2022 is completely and totally unacceptable. And so it will be in 23 and 4 and 5 and 6. Being fat in the 21st century is a fucking no-no. If you want to go be fat, work at Denny's. But there's a definitive dress code for Hooters, right? It's like there's a definitive dress code for being a stripper that there is for being a banker. When your job is to put forward a corporate or a professional face, you adhere to it or you don't work there anymore. And it's like, yeah, she's not terrible or anything like that. This isn't an attack on her as a person. It's just more to highlight the entire situation that especially a 20-year-old, a tall, blonde 20-year-old hasn't been told no in any reasonable sense more than a handful of times in her entire fucking life. But if you don't cull these entitled personalities, well, we already see where all of this stuff is going with the current generation. It's only going to get worse from there because they're going to get older, they're going to have kids, and those kids are going to be even worse than them. Case in point of a multi-generational problem, couple forces entire Frontier Airlines flight to disembark after rushing plane sans boarding passes. Listen, I paid to get on this plane. I'm going to be on this plane. Like, that's not how it works. The TSA should be there. But we also know what your average TSA agent looks like, okay? They're just counting the minutes down so they can get home and catch today's episode of Maury. I believe this happened over Thanksgiving, which is great. A selfish couple forced an entire Frontier Airlines flight to disembark after they rushed aboard a plane without proper boarding passes, then screamed at crew members who tried to stop them, according to a witness. How did you think this was going to end up working out for you? This is entitlement to another level, because we had pretty privilege beforehand and entitled white girl behavior. So that's a certain level of entitlement, but I think, you know, it's going to be above that one. Okay, we gotta scale that oppression pyramid just a little bit higher. We're tired. One of the airheaded jerks, oh, got him, can be heard yelling Tuesday, according to footage posted on Instagram. The duo allegedly slipped onto the plane in Denver to avoid paying an extra fee for baggage. So they brought it on with them and exposed it to all of the other passengers that are on there. I understand. Then refused to leave the Dallas-bound flight amid the Thanksgiving travel rush. Passenger Nikki _Lee, thanks for that. I don't care. Told the Post. All other passengers were asked to leave the plane to allow law enforcement to confront the loudmouth rule breakers. You need that much space to deploy your taser? You're a shitty shot. This couple bolted through and skipped bag measures and boarding pass scanning. Again, where was the air marshal? Where was TSA on this one? It's like, hey, you ain't going anywhere. Cops came on after we deplaned and escorted them off. They went on to the no-fly list. Round of applause for, you know, enforcing boundaries and enforcing consequences to actions as well. Very little description on the plane. Oh, there we are. That's why there's no description onto the would-be hijackers. Tense footage of a disturbance shows an airline employee telling an unruly couple. It kind of only looks like one of the couple, because if that's the two-piece that found their way onto the flight, there you go. That is right up there at the top of the oppression pyramid. A black female. Oh man, you ain't gonna be telling her no ways what to do. One of them responds, we're tired. We've been flying for 20 motherfucking hours with our money. Cool, how much money you got? We can get you on this plane. Okay, for a percentage. You don't want to know what the fuck we've been through. Who cares? You know what everybody else has been through on this plane? The same shit you're gonna have to be. Well, actually, no, not anymore, because you're not gonna be on the fucking planes. She adds, we paid for our tickets just like y'all. We paid just like y'all. I'm not getting off the plane. Well, one pair of handcuffs says otherwise. And yeah, okay, cool, you paid for the ticket just like y'all. But you didn't go through security just like all. You barged your way through and you didn't think that there would be consequences. You just thought that these were the turnstiles at Kmart where you could just barge through and you could, fucking stiff arm the greeter. Like, nah, shit doesn't work like that. It wasn't immediately clear when the flight was taking off or heading to. I thought we knew Denver and Dallas was involved on this one. The footage was first posted on TikTok, but was later removed. Frontier Airlines didn't immediately return request for comment on Friday. No, of course not, because it involves black people, and then they can just pull the racism card. She will, because we know that she is ultra fucking entitled on this one, especially if she's yelling, causing a stir that required an entire plane to be fucking emptied. Shit like that doesn't happen all that often, and then when it does, it's taken incredibly seriously. They won't be flying anytime soon because they were causing a stir on a plane, and especially during Thanksgiving, when tensions are incredibly high. I understand traveling's a bitch, but you don't have to be one yourself. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.